Hey there, Ashton. How's it going? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I wanted to go over a few things that you and the practice can do just to help improve and bring in new pet owners to your animal practice. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, as a former vet tech, I know exactly how slammed, doors can get. Visibility is usually the last thing on the to-do list. And so I noticed a massive growth opportunity for you guys in the Richmond, sorry, area specifically. So I just wanted to show you guys how to claim it, and these are just some tips that you guys can start implementing today. So if you like this video, I'd love to chat. If not, no worries. I'm just happy to help. Let's dive right on in. So first thing I like to cover is content, all right? So with content, Google studies have shown that Google prefers for there to be at least 1,500 words on the homepage. And the reason why is because the more content you have on a page, the more Google gets to know you and the more trust that you have. In this content, you want to have what are known as keywords, which you're probably familiar with, words, phrases that people search up each month that can help resolve their issues or concerns. You guys can miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords placed on your homepage, right? So just to give you guys an idea, you are seeing about 685 words on your homepage. And just to give you an idea what I mean, so everything that you see highlighted, this is what Google comes in to scan when they go through websites, right? So any icons, images, logos, any of those things, you want to make sure they have the proper keywords embedded into them, all right? So throughout this video, I will be using, if it wants to load, there you go. I will be using Bon Air Animal Hospital because they are one of the top competitors. These guys are looking at about a little over 1,100, very, very close to, the 1,500 minimum. This is totally, easy to accomplish, by the way, just wanted to let you know. But this is what they're looking at right now. So what we're going to do next is, keywords, can you give me more details about what you mean? Because, so this is what I'm going to do. So we're just going to come over here just to look at a few things. And you guys currently have about 432 keywords underneath your belt. And it's currently bringing you in a traffic of about 1,700 per month to your website. This is not how many people book with you guys. This is just how many people have stumbled across your website. So just giving you a little glance about, let's see. All right, this one might be okay. So a little tip on keywords. So yes, we want to have keywords on our websites, but we don't just want any type of keywords. We want keywords that are intentional. And what do I mean by that, right? So keywords with your business name, they're okay for branding purposes, getting your name out there, but it's not ideal for new pet owners and for pet owners. And the reason why is because not everyone knows your business name. So you want to make sure you have keywords that are geared towards, people wanting to find you guys. And I'm going to give you an example of exactly what I mean. And a good example of a keyword is basically a service that you do, right? And as a local business, location is important. So, canine ultrasound, there may not always the best for it. So for local business, what's preferred is, location, right? So canine ultrasound, Richmond, VA, right? So that's like a great example of that. So this is one of your top competitors. These guys are looking at about a little over 950 keywords underneath their belt, and it's bringing them in a traffic of close to 3K per month to their website. I figure, okay, their blog is taking up a lot of the keywords. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I actually took a keyword, right, just to give you an example of what I mean, and we're just placing it into Google just to go over some things. So veterinary hospital, Richmond, VA, right, it has the what you do, and it has the location, right? So that is ideal for a local business. And now we're going to get into the second thing I want to go over, and that is citations. What a citation is and why it's important, I'll get into that super quick. But first, I'd like to go over this section right here. This is what is known as the map listing. This is what Google does. Excuse me. This is what Google uses to give relevance to a business. Over here, you can see to the left, we have a business's, where their name, address, and phone number are placed, right? And the ideal spot to be at is in the top 3 results, only because that's where people click. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And in order to get up here, you want to have what are known as you want to have what are known as citations, right? Which is just your business's name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories, right? So places like BBB, Yelp, CityStar, Facebook, and many, many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitors. And the reason why is because the more you have, the more trust you have from Google, and then they will bump you up. They will bump you up a lot more, right? So that's kind of the gist of how that works. Last thing I like to cover is going over backlinks, which is basically just a vote of confidence, that other websites, businesses, associations online link back to you guys, right? So to clarify, a backlink is when one website links to another website online. And with this section right here, again, you want to be in the top 3 results, right? And how you get up here is by having those backlinks linking back to you guys, right? So articles, blogs, associations online, like those type of things, they get back to you guys. And the thing with backlinks is that not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to have the ones that are relevant to your niche. How are you pronouncing? You wanna have those type of things. So animal care related, dog related, like say for instance a blog is talking about best vets in Richmond, VA to get your flea tick prevention for your dog, right? So that's a lot more effective to have linking back to you guys versus say like a Pizza Hut, right? So heading back over here to SEMrush, we're just going to take a look at what some of your backlinks are, right? So you guys are sitting at about 226 backlinks, and then your competitor is sitting at about 812. And the way to go about doing this, and I know like 812 sounds intimidating, but the proper way to go about doing this is because there are tools out there that allow us to see what backlinks your competitors have, and then we just go grab those backlinks for you. And with the sense of backlinks as quality over quantity, right? So just because someone may have more backlinks than you doesn't mean that they're outdoing you, right? It's how powerful are these things, right? Because one powerful backlink can be way more efficient than having 10 normal ones that do nothing for you, right? So last thing I like to cover, because I forgot to mention, is with the citations, how to go about getting them. It's kind of very similar to backlinks. There are tools out there that let us see what citations your competitors have, and then we just go grab those for you guys. But we want to double, triple it because we want them to take a long time to catch back up. Right, so that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to be short, sweet, straight to the point. With this information I provided, you can totally go with this and do this yourself. I'm totally cool with that. But if you want to skip the learning curve and just have someone handle it who's done it a bunch of time and has a background in animal care, I'd love to chat. Give me a call or a text at 218-517-5513. Either way, I hope this helped. Have a nice day. Bye.